Do your kids love Play-Doh? It's fun, but chances are you've had it stuck everywhere, including on carpets and molds. I'm Tidy Mommy, and in this video, I'll show you how you can remove Play-Doh from carpets and molds, how to soften hardened dough, and other important tips for mess-free Play-Doh sprees. Tip number 1. As a mother of 3 boys, I've found that the best way to keep Play-Doh from getting everywhere really is to give the kids a proper place to play Play-Doh on, preferably with a hard and flat surface, like this Play-Doh creation station. We also use a non-stick craft mat made of silicone just like this one. You can use it anywhere, even on the floor. It's made specifically for arts and crafts including Play-Doh, with several brands available at Amazon. It not just helps keep our furniture safe, but also makes rolling dough easier and more fun. It's non-stick and easy to clean. Just wash with soap and warm water. It also comes in a variety of colors you can choose from. It also helps keep our Play-Doh clean, unlike when the kids play on the floor, where the dough can collect all kinds of dust, dirt, or even hair. This helps your dough last longer so we can use it over and over. The mat is easy enough for the kids to unroll before playing. Then simply roll it up or fold it to pack away. If you have a collection of cans, molds, tools, and cutters, you can organize them into bins like this to help your kids easily find the tools they need.
This is flour.
Tip number 2. Because leaving Play-Doh out will make it dry up and crack, you can save your child's work by taking a picture. This way you can look back to admire them anytime. Tip number 3. When you're done playing, pick up small pieces using a large piece. This keeps the dough from getting used up fast. Teach your kids to do this too. It's easy and fun. You can even sing a song together while doing it. Tip number 4. If you have leftover dough stuck in molds like this, don't wash it off with water. It will just soften the dough and make it stick more. Instead, let it dry for a bit and tap the mold until the dough falls off, like this. If you still have some left, you can use a tool like this to push it out. With the dough a bit drier, the whole thing should come right off. If you have extra dough stuck in extruders like this, again, don't wash with soap and water. Let it dry for a bit and peel off the extra dough on the plunger. Then from the extruder, tap it, or you can use a tool to push it out, and tap it some more until the whole thing comes right off. There you go. Clean. There should be nothing left inside the extruder. The Fun Factory is also a very popular mold. It's a classic mold that's been available for at least 30 years. If you have one of these, you've probably spent a lot of time trying to get to the dough stuck in the tiny crevices inside. The corners inside are impossible to reach, and even using a tool doesn't really work. But cleaning the Fun Factory is actually simpler than it looks, because you can clean it from the inside. Here's how. First, remove the top. Then you can remove this whole piece right here to show the inside. See the locks here? And these 2 locks here at the bottom? So just push these 2 locks in. Pull out the tabs at the top on both sides to release the locks like this. Then push out the 2 locks at the bottom at the same time. The whole top should slide right off. See? There you go. Easy access to the inside. Then remove all the remaining dough. You can let it dry for a bit to make it easier to peel off. Use a larger piece to wipe off the smaller pieces, especially at the corners. With the dough a bit drier, you can also use a tool to pick out any leftover dough. And they should come right off. Then put the pieces back together. Make sure the locks snap back in place. There, good as new. Tip number 5. Leaving Play-Doh out in the open will let it dry up and harden. So after you've picked up all the pieces, you should always store all your Play-Doh back in the cans with the lid shut tight. You can teach your kids to do this too. This will keep the dough soft. Then it can last longer and you can use it over and over. Tip number 6. If you happen to leave Play-Doh out and it hardened, you can make it soft again. For example, this piece was left inside an extruder and it's hard as rock. So just get some paper towels and wet them. Then wrap the hardened piece of dough in it. Put it in the can. Put on the lid and leave it overnight. After 24 hours, your dough will be soft as new. See? Remember how hard this was? Now you can already mold it. If you still have some hard parts left at the center, you can leave it wrapped inside the can a little bit longer. If you have some dough that are not so hard but not soft as new, try adding 1 drop of water at a time and slowly working it into the dough. This will moisten it. Do this until soft. There you go. Now it's softer and easier to shape. Tip number 7. If you happen to get Play-Doh on fabrics or carpets, do not use soap and water. This will just make the Play-Doh soft and stick even more. Instead, just let it dry for some time. Overnight is good enough. Once it has hardened, you can simply peel it right off. Or you can use a stiff brush like this, or other stiff brushes like these, to loosen the pieces. Then you can pick up the loose pieces by hand or vacuum them. There you go, clean as new. So those are my 7 tips on how you can have a mess-free Play-Doh spree with your kids. What solutions have worked for you? Share them with us. Until the next video, this is Tidy Mommy, organizing for maximum fun and creativity, making toys last and encouraging independence.